Pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2 down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. Smokes it foul down the line at first. Nimmo aboard here at first with nobody out. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is under it. 1 out.
Batting third, the third baseman, J.D.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The count now at 2-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there.
The left fielder.
Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
1-1 the count now. As a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yoenis Cespedes is the second out of the opening frame. Cano waits on the first pitch. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. So digging in now, Trent Grisham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
And in steps Manny Machado. In previous duels with DeGrom, decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
He's going.
He's running. This is foul right side. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Slow grounder to first. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The 3 of us are back with start of the second here in San Diego, and let's check in with Heidi for a little bit more on the weather.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Pete Alonso is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fouled off. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's a pop-up now. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Brandon Nimmo is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-1. Hard ground ball to third. Machado has it. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
3-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Jake Cronenworth, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Tommy Pham will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry. 5 pitches he can go.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Look out, 2-0 now.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Look out, all over the place now. 3-0. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Grisham comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's tarrying. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Now to the plate, Austin Nola. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Into the box now, Trent Grisham. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. The 0-2 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another 0-2 home. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in, Fernando Tatis Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He's set. The 3-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 to Cano, and the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So here's Pete Alonso. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded to the right. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Andres Jimenez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Manny Machado. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Eric Hosmer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A runner at first with no outs here. Count even now at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Machado ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
So here's Will Myers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And that's the first out. Stepping up now, Jake Cronenworth. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Struck him out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout in these kinds of conditions.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Hosmer isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now to the plate, Austin Nola. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom. Myers has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Nimmo, a hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Mets nothing. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground out for short. Scooped up. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Here's Manny Machado now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And this is knocked down on the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he really got stuck out there, and the inning is over. Padres lead. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
So with 1 away now, a chance for the left fielder to bat with the bases empty. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like, well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of the 6th we go. At the plate, Eric Hosmer.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the 1st out.
The right fielder, number 4.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Will Myers. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the 1st strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Jake Cronenworth. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order, but they lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate, Andres Jimenez, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now. Striding in once again, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one 3-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Brock will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Robinson Chirinos will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Tommy Pham. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Here it comes. That's wide, 2-0. Now here it comes. Pham connects and sends it to deep left field. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham, as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
To the plate now, Austin Nova, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the run is Nimmo. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Clevenger. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Jason Castro will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. A runner at second, nobody out. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Nimmo in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Here comes the first pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Kirby Yates has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
1-0 the count. High in the air out to center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bullet back up the middle. Grisham is there, 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him. And he's safe. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Mets forced to settle for one here in the inning. Miguel Castro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50, Miguel Castro.
At the plate, Manny Machado. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, how about Cano? He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Big league play in the hole right there. And that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. Running hard. He's digging for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Here's Will Myers. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
In now, Jake Cronenworth as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's the Friars 7 and the Mets 1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Robinson Cano. Oh, and he misses it.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a bit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso as he hits one on a line to left field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Trevor Rosenthal is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Your idea of working a count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
And there's one away. Jeff McNeil will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Second and third here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Robinson Chirinos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, I love the way
he struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Metropolitans here this evening.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final score in tonight. The San Diego Padres somehow defy the odds and win with 6 errors. Mike Clevenger earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.